you'll see pain spreading out far and wide. Keep that form, just give me that crafty side.
New York is where I used to play. I get allergic to words they say. I just adore a farmhouse view. Don't I love you, but give me that crafting view.
Farm chores,
Craft stores,
fresh air.
curls in my hair.
There goes my wife.
Goodbye, city life.
78 years we are there.
Hello, flockers. How are you? Today is Sunday, September 16th, 2018. It is 7:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. How is everybody doing in the chat room? Let's do a roll call. We have Vanessa, who was first in line, and she was followed by Margaret Hernandez, Lori Loves Montana, Kathleen Elliott, Joyce Meredith Green. Who else came in? Cheshire Cat, how are you, Dar? There's Gina over at Yard Sale Lover, how are you? And I think we are all caught up. So tonight I'm doing something a little strange. Everybody knows who Spanky and Squirrel are. And I do want to make Squirrel a squirrel journal, and I have been collecting various squirrel imagery. Hello there, Sherry, how are you? And right now I'm completely not organized. Hello there, Crystal McGuire, how are you? Hello, Malia, how are you? So I have some stuff that I have put together. And hello there, Joyce, how are you, darling? So I have some images that I've printed. I have a not really a creeple, but a silly little collage I put together. And I don't have a cover, so I need to find something. It's nice to see you too, Lori. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. Excuse me. Having issues with, I think it's my air conditioner. I think it needs to be bleached. I haven't been able to sleep all that well. I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't breathe. That's no fun. So anyway, so I have to find a cover for this. I'll switch to the overhead. And this is kind of like what I would like to put on the cover. This was something that I found in a commercial arts magazine, and Squirrel happened to be watching that night. Hello there, Andrea. How are you? Andrea Haratunian is in the house. And Squirrel said that, that looks like Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. And it looked like they were having an auto collision. And then on the next page, I saw this silly little squirrel. So I said, well, what better way to cause a big accident? Have a squirrel run out into the road. So there you go. So that's what I would like to put on the cover. And I just printed out a few of these. And, you know, I'm not using these images to sell. I just like the pictures. I printed them out from Google Images, and they're just going in a personal, you know, what do you call it? A personal journal for a friend. They're not, they are not being sold. So, and this is the rest of the squirrelage that I have found. I found these in magazines. I guess I could zoom in a wee bit and let you look. Here we go. Hello there, Debbie. How are you? Hello, Jen Yates. You survived Florence. Congratulations. Hopefully you've gotten nothing more than a little bit of rain. So there is a cute little squirrel. And here is another squirrel. This has kind of like a devious look in his eye. Here's a itty bitty squirrel. And then we have this squirrel. What is the squirrel doing? Oh, it looks like somebody's reading a story to them. I thought it was really cute though, but yeah, there's a lot going on in that picture, but it's adorable. Just wind and lots and lots and lots of rain. Yeah, it's raining up at our place too. I'm looking at the security camera, and yeah, it's raining up there. And here's some little filigree squirrels that I think are just so pretty. I got one facing the right and another one facing the left. And this is an image of squirrels wanting to get into the bird feeder. And this is an alternative that I could put on the cover. I really do like this one. I think it's really cool. And then we have this one here, and there is a squirrel in the image. I just have to find him. There's a squirrel in the trash. And I'm not sure if there's another squirrel floating about somewhere. I could make a squirrel stamp. If I could find a, if I can find a line drawing of a squirrel, all you, yes, you see squirrels. Yes, I'm going to try and make a squirrel journal for our dear friend Squirrel. So hello there, Janice. How are you? What the flock is happening? So, okay, so a squirrel stamp. So let's switch over to my desktop and we will go peruse the Googles. I need a line drawing. Let's see. I don't want one with a lot of detail because it'll be very difficult once I shrink it down. I kind of like this guy. I don't know. He's cute, but I don't know if he'll work. I don't have square erasers. I have this size. Let me put these aside so they don't get mucked up. You are looking at my desktop right now. So what I'm doing is I am looking to see if I made that 3.5 inches. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, he needs to be tall and thin. And I cannot see your hang on a second, I can't see your chat, so let me pop the chat out and then we can go back to the Googles and I can see what's going on. Okay, hello there, Connie Monroe, how are you? Who else came in that I might have missed? I think I'm all caught up. He is adorable, but he's not going to work for my purposes. The problem is when you look at a squirrel, he's kind of squarish, and he'd have to be real tiny for me to make him square. That one's done. Yeah, he's going to have to be tiny. 1 7/8 inch. So let me take a pencil here. He's going to be tiny. 1 7/8. This is the biggest square I've got when it comes to erasers. So we will cut that out. You can't see what I'm doing. Just hang on, guys. I am cutting out an eraser. Don't you love how I start sentences and then just trail off in mid-sentence? I do that all the time. I've taken note of how often I do it since I have started doing production videos again. So click on the cartoon and see what comes up. Let's see. I mean, he doesn't have many lines, so he might work. He might just work. Okay, I'm going to take a screen capture of him. And I'm going to cancel that and try it again. Hi, Little C, how are you? Okay. Okay. All right, now let's see. I'm going to quickly go into Photoshop. And I guess I can, no, you won't be able to see what I'm doing now. All right. I got my Photoshop window over to the right. Come on. Well, let's try that. Create. There he is. Okay. Now let's see what size he is. Units. He is inches. That works. So I'm going to say 1.75 inches. And now I'm going to print him out. Okay, guys, I am going to go grab him off the printer and we will see how we did. I'll be right back. I do believe he will work. We will find out pretty soon. Let me switch to the overhead. Okay. And all right. Yeah, I think he could work. Anybody else come in? If you did, hello, hello, hello. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. So I've got more production videos coming on that, on the diamond painting. I'm going to be putting them out, on the days where I'm not streaming. Isn't he cute? I think he'd make a cute stamp. Okay. Come on, I can't pick it up. Can't pick it up. Okay. So to do this, what you do is you zoom in a wee bit so folks can see what you're doing. And I'm going to use my handy dandy little mechanical pencil here. And I am going to go over every line in pencil. Hey Brenda, how are ya? I hope you're doing well. And I'm just really laying the pencil lead on there pretty good. Because I need good lines. I am doing well today. Thank you very, very much. So my baby boy is getting his workshop put together. Did y'all see the pictures he posted? He's got a sexy looking workshop going there. Especially with that gorgeous pegboard. Wow. Carrie did a great job on that. Okay, let's do the head. Okay. Now, I have him all penciled up. You can see the graphite sitting on top there. And now I'm going to flip him upside down and I'm going to place him on the eraser like this. Where's the peanuts? Yeah. And now what I'm doing is I'm using my ruler to burnish And the burnishing will transfer the pencil marks from the piece of the paper to the eraser. And you don't have to push, you know, really, really, really hard, but you do want to make sure that you get a good transfer. And usually when the paper starts curling, you can pretty much guess that you've gotten a good transfer. Okay, and there we go. There he is. Cute as a button. So now we take a... They leave you peanuts? They must really like you. Now what you do is you take a marker and you color it in so it's nice and dark so you can see your lines. Because these lines are going to be your guides when you are carving this out. And I'm having a wee bit of a hard time finding his arms, but we'll work on that. And I'm changing the lines, you know, just a little bit, just to kind of give it my own little flair. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Marina. How are you? Who else came in while I wasn't looking? I think I'm all caught up. And I don't know why my camera is trying to refocus. Oh, there. All right, let's... Rosie, go get your dinner. Rosie.
Rosie, come on.
So I'm drawing the lines thick enough so it's easy for me to see them, because there is a little bit of text on this eraser, and I just want to make sure that I can see the lines clearly. So I hope you all had a good weekend, and if you are in the North Carolina coastal area, I do hope you got away without too much damage. We're getting rain in the northwest corner of the state. but that's it. Just rain. Alright, now I have to look at that. And I have such a hard time looking at an image and seeing its mirror. I'm going to try a different color. Let's try some white. Okay. Did you eat your dinner, Rosie? Okay. Your river is about to flood over the road? Oh boy. Cape Fear at Lillington, yeah. The new river floods in several areas. And I know that the town of Lansing, the actual little town itself, will flood. That always floods. Okay, there's the teeth. There's the eyes. There's an eyebrow. And some hair. And the other ear. Okay. So this is going to be a beast to carve out, that's for sure. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Hi Nancy, how are you? Okay. I have to move this camera a touch. I can't work so far away from me. Just give me 1 second, guys. There we go. That's more betterer. Rosie, did you eat your dinner? Huh? Oh, I'm doing good, Nancy. Thanks for asking. Oh, that sounds nice, Vanessa. Vanessa is working on a cross for a project. Very cool. So if you all haven't seen it, I put up 2 videos of a series on diamond painting. A company called New Frog had asked me to review their products, so they sent me a diamond painting, and I already finished the product. It's already finished, but I've got the whole thing on tape, so I'm putting it out as fast as I can. Rosie, can you stop panting? Speaking of carving, what happened to Morena Wren? I have no idea, sweetheart. She was sick and she was in the hospital, and there was something about her esophagus got damaged by some kind of acid. What it was, I don't know. But I think she said that there was going to be a surgery involved, and we never heard from her again. We've tried contacting her. We've reached out to her, and we've not heard back. So I don't know. Okay. Oh, you have some diamond paintings? They are, yeah, they're nice. I have ordered more. So I'm waiting for them to arrive. Come on. Okay. There are a lot of companies on AliExpress that have nice patterns. The ones with the best reputation are Huacan and Evermoment. They have a good reputations. They also do customs. So if you have your own picture that you would like in a diamond painting, they will do that for you. I will say the one that I started, it was a 30 by 30, and the measurements are in centimeters. So 30 centimeters is about 11.7 inches, and it's way too small. It's way too small. If you're looking for, hang on. If you're looking for a light box, I would recommend this. Rosie, can you please? All right, in fact, this is it. I'll show it to you. This is 30 by 30, and actually, hang on, here it is. No, don't do that, Cheryl. Don't do that, because you will be extremely disappointed. The Huacan has charts that canvases that are easier to read. The symbols are easier to read. But 30 by 30 is usually the size of the entire canvas. See? So this is exactly 30 inches from the black line to the black line. The actual canvas is only 22.5 centimeters or 9 inches. This is 9 inches square. And you don't trust me. Look at my videos that I put up so far, the 2 of them that I've put up so far. You will be able to clearly see the photograph of this pattern. This really needs to be more of a 60 by 60 centimeter painting. This is too small and you can't notice any detail on it unless you are about 20 feet away from it. It's pretty, the colors are beautiful, but you really can't see any detail if you're up close to it. And the smaller you go, you have to remember that this is kind of like cross stitch. So if you tried a 5x7 cross stitch, your image would not be very clear. It would be very choppy, and it would be very pixelated, because there's not enough space for these beads, considering their size, to give you enough detail. So it may just look like a blob of color. So seriously, go look at Whoacan or Evermoment as far as AliExpress vendors, because they have nice canvases. And you can select what size you want. This one, like I said, the smallest I would ever do this one again is a 60 by 60, because there's not enough detail. But this little light box was given to me by Karen Bot, and it works really well, and it's really reasonably priced. It has 3 settings. Okay, so and it really does help. And these, like I said, I can give you a link to these light boxes if you're interested. Hang on one second and I will pop over there and I will get you a link. Okay. Here we go. They have them in all different sizes, but let's see. This is 9 by 13. This is a good one. What size is this one? Okay, this is a good one here. Let me give you the specs on it. Copy. All right, here is the specs on one that is 9 inches by 13 inches, and that's basically this one. Yes. That's the link that I just popped in there is one for this one. There's nothing much to it. You know, it's... Come on now. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to put something away here. There. Okay. Hi, Tanya. How are you? So, it takes a micro USB and you plug it into your computer and it works really fine. So that's a good one to have. And while we're here, why don't we just go over to AliExpress? We'll deviate from this this thing for a little bit, and we'll go over to good old AliExpress. Okay, and I'm looking for Huracan. Why can't I see it? It's probably right in front of me. Here it is. Got it. Hang on, guys. I gotta find the chat window again. There it is. Okay. So I found Huracan, and you can see all the great images. There's so many to choose from. And see, they have customs. If you look over here on the left side, but they do have a lot of very, very pretty. Let me see if you can actually see the whole thing. Yes, you can. Okay. And another gotcha to watch out for is whether or not a canvas, hi Mitzi, how are you? Whether or not a canvas is a full canvas or a partial. Full means that the entire canvas gets covered with diamonds. Hey Mark, how are ya? So this, and now if you bought the 30 by 20, it would be way too small. I'm sorry, but it would have no detail whatsoever. So you really want this, something with this much detail, you would want the largest size possible. So, and that is the 60 by 45. And just make sure that you scroll down to the details and you see pasting area full, because I've seen them similar to this one, and it was a partial, and about the only thing that you did was the house and the walkway, and for the price it was a rip-off. So those are things you need to watch out for. Whether or not it's a full pasting area or a partial. You can look at the number of colors here. But you see here, you can see this is a custom. But if it was any smaller than this, it would look horrible. It would have no detail. Right, so, but there are so many gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous patterns to choose from. I mean, if you wanted to start small, start with a simple pattern. Let's see if we can find a simple pattern. Oh, wow. Look at these sunsets. Wow. Hi, Patricia. These things are gorgeous. But again, you know, you need something that's large. Yeah, so if you got like a 20 by 25, it would just look like a splash of color. But wow, that's pretty. You know, if you look for a simple pattern, let's see, I'm trying to find one for you. Look at this hedgehog dandelion, that's cute. Here, you could try something like that. Again, it's going to be a splash of colors if you wanted to go small. Do you put them in a frame? Yes, you frame them. You can go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever and get get a frame, and you can, you can mat it out if you like. And I'm just trying to find, there's simple ones, they're cute simple ones that would be good for something small. This one you might be able to try small. This, the moon. This kitty cat wouldn't look too bad in a smaller size. He is pretty. Let's see if he's a partial or a full. He's a full. And he comes in, I would say 25 by 30 or maybe 30 by 40. You wonder if they have a potato. These are called diamond paintings, Patricia. If you saw the 2 videos I put up yesterday, the diamonds come in the kit. Everything comes as a kit. And again, look at the 2 videos I put up yesterday. We go through a review of the product. I open it, I unbox it, I show you what's contained in the kit, and I divvy them up into a little storage box, and then I start doing it. And I have another series of videos coming out. I'm doing the entire thing. It's all fast forwarded, so you're not, so you're not too bored. But you can see the whole painting that I did come to life, basically. And then at the very end, I give my final product review. My opinion on the kit and everything. But isn't this kitty cute? So, this would be a good one for you. There's not going to be a lot of detail, but there's enough so that if you got this one in, say, a 30 by 40 centimeter, I think that would be good. And if you pick the 30 by 40, it's under $10. And Huacan ships free to the US. And you'll get it between like 2 and 3 weeks. So it's not that bad at all. I have a bunch of them coming. I have one that's quite large. But when you're hitting a roadblock with your creativity, and you don't know what you want to do, you just don't feel very inspired, these are great. Because you're still doing something that's creative. You're still doing something that is artsy. And at the end, even if you don't like the image, you give it away as a gift. So yes, all of the diamonds come in the kit. Here, I'll show you this is the toolkit that you get. And Huacan gives you a very nice toolkit. So here's a small one framed, and there's a larger one. And here are the beads. You can see the beads here. Okay, and they give you instructions. It's called diamond painting cross stitch, actually. You can design your own picture, Andrea. Yes, you can. And Huacan does customs. The one thing I do have to caution you about, again, is size is everything. If you have your wedding picture, or a picture of, a family member that you would really like to do, don't get a small size. You'll be very, very disappointed with the results. It'll be pixelated. You won't be able to really see any detail. You probably wouldn't even be able to tell who it was. So bigger is better in this instance. Because if you took a wallet-sized photo of somebody and turned that into a cross stitch, you're not going to be able to tell who it is, because you can only go so small with the cross stitch. And the face may only have 5 or 6 squares in it. So the bigger you go, the better it's going to look. That's the only thing I can say. And if you look at the toolkit here, there is a multi-placer. So basically they're like pens. Rosie, can you move, please? Move. I have the kit that I used right here. Let me switch to my overhead. Okay. So this is the little boat that I got that you put the diamonds, if you will. And these are the diamonds. And you can see them here. And you pour them into the tray. And you shake the tray about so that they right themselves correctly. And you can see how sparkly they are. And then you use this pen that has a wee bit of this pink wax in it. And a lot of people call this a drill. And you just put a wee bit of wax in there. And let me zoom in. And you just take the pen, and now you have a diamond stuck on there. And then you go to your canvas, which is covered with double-sided tape, and you stick it down. Right. Sherry is absolutely correct. Think pixels, and the more the better. So if you have a multi-placer, it's a different end for this, and it can hold 3, 6, or 9 of these diamonds. And this little boat has ridges so that all of your diamonds will line up. So if you look right here, you see I have this big line of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you would take your multi-placer and just stamp down on here, and it would pick all of them up. So if you're doing something that's got basically a white or a blue background, you know, it's a picture of a daisy, there's going to be a lot of background that you're going to have to do, and having a multi-placer will really save your sanity. You know, because you can just grab 9 of them at a time and just plunk them down onto the background. Would they come loose from the canvas after time? I don't believe so. It's a pretty good double-sided tape. What I recommend, and again, look at my video, because I did post the video, 2 videos, one of the unboxing and showing you what comes in the kit, and then the first one where I started doing the diamond painting. Don't touch the canvas with your hands. They come with a plastic cover, and keep only the area that you're working on uncovered. You don't want cat hair or dust or anything, or skin oils on the canvas. But it's a pretty good canvas, pretty good glue, and I don't think you'd really have to worry about it, especially if once you're done, you spray it with a fixative, a clear gloss fixative, and then you're going to frame it. So it works. You know, I think it would just be fine. And they always give you extra. These are all the extras that I had from the kit. And most companies will give you about 30% more than you need. And you can see I've got quite a few of them in here. Hurricane and Evermoment use. Yes, yeah, when you're surrounded by diamonds and you just have that one little area in the middle, some of them will make a nice click. Oh, you're welcome, Mitzi. The square ones most notably will click into place. Hi, Sean, how are you? Oh, you're at Mary's Farm. How wonderful. So, I really don't think you'll have an issue with them falling off. It's a good glue. It really is. And again, like I said, if you're going to, yeah, you don't want your oils. You know, if you look at other diamond painting videos, the first thing that people do is they pull off the release paper and they start putting their fingers in it. Don't do that, because you're transferring body oils onto it. Hi, Barb. How are you? And you know, your skin cells and your oils are getting on the canvas and you're weakening the spot. But they do it. They just they put their finger all over it. Don't do that. So, give it a try, guys. Give it a try. You know, if you get something that is a simple design like that little kitty, like the rainbow kitty, or a rainbow tulip, or whatever else. There's some pretty rainbow roses. Give it a try, because I'm telling you, when you're having a real mental block when it comes to creating, it can really be relaxing. You know, you're still doing something that's pretty. It sparkles, because, you know, we all like glitter. Some of us anyway. Most of us. And it's just soothing, you know? It's meditative. And every diamond painting kit comes with these, because pretty soon you're going to have tons of these. This company didn't send the multi-placers, so I couldn't use it. But Huacan does send you the multi-placers. They send you the tray, the boat that they call it, has a funnel on it, so it's a little bit easier to get them back in your little storage box. And what's nice about the ones from Huacan and Evermoment, they give you the DMC codes. And those DMC codes, yeah, if I had the DMC codes and I had 10 other paintings that gave me extra beads, if I knew what the DMC codes were, I could put them all together. And and then if you accidentally buy a kit and you're short, you might have the color you want. Or if you want to change a color on a pattern, like you don't like the yellow, you want it to be blue. If you have an abundance of these things left over, then, you know, you can do that. And if you know what the DMC codes are, it's real easy. This company just gave me numbers 1 through 20. So, but definitely check it out. Don't be afraid. You know, like I said, the Huacan prices, like that kitty cat in the 30 by 40 was $9.44. And if you are an Ollie shopper, then you know that they have coupons you might be able to apply to get that price down a wee bit. And it's free shipping. And you'll get it between 2 and 3 weeks from now. You know, maybe not enough time for you to get it done to make it a Christmas present for somebody, but you know, you'd still have fun doing it. So it is a relaxing Zen type project. It really is. So, you know, like I said, give it a try, guys. And I'm putting up the rest of the videos. Tomorrow night I'll put up 1 or 2 more. I don't want to put them up on the night. There you go. There you go, Mark. Go to Huacan and ask them to give you a custom potato. So definitely give it a try. You know, for under $10, how bad can it be, right? So sorry we got off track there a little bit, but I hope you watched the 2 videos that I put up on it already. And it seems dark here, maybe not. And I'll be putting the rest of the videos out very soon. So, Sean, are you with Spanky and Squirrel and Mary? Or did he leave? Rainbow Sparkly Potato Unicorn. There you go. Am I carving you a new stamp? No, I'm not carving you a potato. Maybe someday you'll get a Mr. Potato Head. This is all part of a. I'm trying to make a little journal for Mr. Squirrel because I've been collecting squirrelage. I've been squirreling away squirrelage photos. So I thought, why not? I'll try it tonight and see. I have no idea what I'm going to do for a journal. I have a red Reader's Digest cover that I could use. Let's see, I guess, hi Brenda, yeah, we were talking about the diamond paintings, yeah. Mitzi has 5 kids, you nervous about starting? Well, you're quite welcome, Mitzi. Just give it a try. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, if you accidentally put, you know, a medium shade of blue on a square and it was supposed to be a lighter shade of blue, no one's going to know. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. You know, in the grand scheme of things, it probably won't matter. Because, you know, how many, hi CJ, how are you? How many diamonds are we talking about in a 1 inch, area? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 6, yeah. There's 9 diamonds per inch. So in a 1 inch square, you're dealing with 81 diamonds. Okay, what is going on here? Hang on. I found this really convenient little tuck spot under my desk. There we go. And stopped working. You have 5 kids also? Go for it, guys. Whip them out and play with them. Get yourself an organizer, or, you know, if you're like me and you take a lot of drugs, you can use empty prescription bottles. You can use those little condiment cups that I use for pouring, acrylic pouring. You can use those to store your diamonds. Pill bottles. You can use the little boxes that I showed you were actually for nail art, so you could do that. What else could you use? I bought a larger kit called a Mastercrafts, and it'll hold 52 large containers of diamonds. So if you have a big project, you can keep them all organized and they're not going to be spilling all over your craft room. Did I get it done? Yes, I did. Here, I'll show it to you. Let me zoom out. You'll see the rest of the videos. I'm putting them up on nights that I don't stream. I'll put up 1 or 2. You'll see the whole project. I finished it in, let's see, I got it Wednesday afternoon, and I started it Wednesday afternoon, and I had it finished by Friday afternoon. So, but again, it's only 30 by 30, actually it's 9 inches square, so you can't really see a lot of detail in it. Like if I'm looking through the camera, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but up close here I can barely see anything. So go bigger. That's all I can say. Find a simple, if this is the first time you're doing it, find a simple project like the kitty, like the rainbow kitty. They have rainbow dogs. They've got rainbow flowers. Try one of those and go larger. Don't go smaller than 30 by 30. Tic Tac size containers, yes you can. And I think you can get them on AliExpress pretty cheap. Or if you have a gazillion Altoid tins, you can do that too. Okay. So did Sean leave or not? I guess he'd left. I was wondering if he was with Spanky and Squirrel and Mary. Really hoping I can get this. Some of the details in here are pretty tiny. Yeah. Come on. Not that good, but I'll have to do. Come on. So what is everybody else working on tonight, guys? I got so used to being quiet in the production videos because I sped through the while I was doing the painting, and now I'm forgetting that I have some folks watching and I'm not talking. And the chat room has gone silent. You're coloring? Well, that's good. That can also be relaxing. I just have a hard time doing it. I don't know why. I'm surprised that I enjoyed the diamond painting so much, because I don't like coloring other people's drawings. But I didn't seem to have any hesitations with the diamond painting at all. I found it fun. Okay. Some of these elements are going to be really hard to do here. Oh, you're watercoloring birds. That sounds nice. Do the thumbs up or the numbers next to it hasn't shown up. No, I took that away because I had too many people, you know, just being mean and spiteful. So I took the power away. They think that they were hurting me by all the thumbs down, but you know, YouTube still counts it as a view, so they were coming here just to thumbs down my video. But you know, the joke's on them. It still counts, and I can see the numbers on the back end, but they can't see it. You need a hi Sue, how are you? You need a baby penguin? They do have, if you're talking about the diamond paintings, they do have a baby penguin. I've seen them. Let me see if I can find you one. Hang on, let me go to Huacan's store. Visit the store. Oh, you're going into the Zen, creating Zentangles. Ooh, I love those. I do love those. All right, let's see. Let's do let's just do diamond painting. Let's see. Penguin. Oh no, I did it wrong. Hang on. This is the search box. Penguin. Here's a bit. Oh, check it out. There's a baby penguin. There you go, Sue. I'd get that in a 30 by 30. And you'd probably have enough detail there. Or you could get the square drill for 40 by 40. I think 30 by 30 or 40 by 40 would definitely work. So that's real cute. I will give you the link to it. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, no, it won't work. Let's see if I can share it. Can I share this? Come on, get out of my face. There. Is there a way for me to share this one? I want to see if... I think AliExpress gives you short links. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. I don't see a way to share the link. You want an owl? They have owls. Let's see. Was there an owl here? No, not here, but... They have lots of owls, so hang on one second. They have a rainbow owl. Check out this guy. Now he's a partial. You can see that you're not doing the background on this one. And these are special crystals that they have. So they have larger ones, smaller ones, pear, teardrop, all different sizes. So, but that's adorable. So that would be a fun one. Let's see who else they've got for owls. They have this blue one over here. That's real cute. See, that same one, but in different colors. So look around and you can get different colors. But there's lots of owls. Here's a pretty rainbow one. Here's a cute one. So there's lots and lots of owls. Let's see if it tells me how many. 149 different owls. So try it out. I can give you this link. Copy. Here you go. That takes you to Huican's store, and you can do a search once you're inside the store. Okay. Getting back to the squirrel. Trying to figure out how to go about approaching this. It's been a while since I've done one of these. There's so little room. And this might end up getting completely destroyed. Who knows? Don't know if I can get that any better. There we go. Okay. CJ still here? I'm wondering if she got any snow yet. Oh, you have you gotten snow? I mean, I still got my air conditioner on. It's hot here. It's cooled off down at the farm. I took my air conditioner out when I left in August because I didn't think I'd need it again. No, it was 95. Oh my God. I think it was with the sun beating right on the coop, it was 110 for a while today. But the last time I looked, it was it's about 75 in the coop. I got inside and gave the coop a clean and fixed their door because the little varmints have been plucking my chickens trying to make nests for the winter. So I'm annoyed. I'm tired of it. I went and fixed the door. So hopefully the door closed and kept the critters out. It's been in the 90s all week, and oh wow, it's going to repeat again this week, huh? Wow. It's been a hot summer here. Spanky, how are you? "20 degrees higher than normal." Wow. Spanky, are you still at Mary's? At least you don't suffer with humidity. Oh my God, it's horrible here. It really is. What, Sanjay? Oh, Spanky. I have to stop using the song that you and Squirrel made. Hi, Jan. How are you? When I put the first diamond painting video up yesterday, I got dinged for copyright infringement. So I had to remove the song. They haven't nailed me on my live streams yet, but I have to change it. So, because you get more than, a couple of copyright dings and they'll shut your channel down. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to stop using your song. You're having a great time? I'm so glad to hear that. See, you find out you don't have lupus, and now you're just running all around the country celebrating, having a good time. I'd sue that damn doctor, Spanky. I would. Yeah, the music was the original from the show. So yeah, I got yelled at. The YouTubes. YouTubes has no sense of humor. So I guess Squirrel is with you. I guess he knows what I'm doing, right? It was a karaoke version, yeah. Well, I've asked PJ to try and come up with something for me. But I like the music that I ended up finding on YouTube for the background music on the diamond painting videos. So I thought it was very soothing. I liked listening to it. And I found a couple other that were had no copyright on them. So hopefully PJ will be able to come up with something for me. You're sitting next to your boyfriend. And Sean. You like the new music? It's called Sugar Pines. And it was on the YouTube audio library. Hi, Squirrel. So yeah, I do like the new music. I enjoyed it. And hopefully I can find another one. Like I said, hopefully PJ will be able to come up with something just cute and short. You know, it needs to be about 15 seconds long. Now, I love the one that he did for Holly and Kimmery, and I thought they were really cute. Hey there, Squirrel, how are you? You're having a good time? Oh, chicken and dumplings. Oh, that's not fair. I love chicken and dumplings. Don't tell my chickens. Although my chickens would eat chicken and dumplings too. You know, because they're cannibals like that. They would so eat chicken and dumplings. It's cooking now. Oh my God. So I'm glad you guys are having fun at Mary's. Give Mary a hug for me. Yeah. I wish it was cool enough to make some chicken and dumplings. We make good chicken and dumplings, me and Sanjay. That's your favorite comfort food? Yeah. So Sanjay and I were bored, and he turned on the Netflix, and we watched a fantastic Marvel movie. I don't know if you guys are all fans of the Marvel series of movies. Iron Man, Captain America, blah 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 blah, Ant-Man. And we watched Black Panther. Man, was that good. That was a good movie. I love me some Marvel movies. Nice little squirrel I'm carving there, huh? Yeah. We'll see how it turns out. It will be used in your book. It'll be the Tomb of Squirrelage. Not, you know, tomb, but, you know, tomb. Although what the difference is, I don't know. Tome? Let's get a little bit closer here with this. Oh, bye, squirrel. Oh, dumplings time. Have a bowl for me, Spanky. Have fun. Just trying to make sure I'm happy with these lines before I move on to another area. Oh, flash flood? What?
The headwaters dam in Preston.
Yeah.
There's imminent danger of being breached.
Oh my God! Oh, there is a dam.
A small dam.
A small dam.
But people are being asked to evacuate that.
Yeah, there's a small dam that is maybe about 10 miles from us in Creston. And it's a low-head dam, but it's in imminent danger of breaching. And they've asked...
It's in the three-top area.
It's in the three-top... Oh, a three-top. Okay, three-top mountain in northwest North Carolina, Ashe County. They've asked the people to evacuate.
You want to try sending a message to Linda? See how she's doing? They're saying all low streams that people are supposed to evacuate out of houses next to streams.
I can tell her to come up to my house.
It's raining too hard. The road may not be passable. You just posted a picture of
I can't hear you.
She posted a picture of easy rocky road first, so she's on Facebook.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to send my neighbor a text. Oh, Margaret, what did you have for dinner? You did enjoy dinner. That's good. What'd you get? Yeah, when I found the farm, I looked at all of the flood zones. I looked at all the flood reports for the last 100 or so years. And our farm is on high ground. We do not have to worry. I mean, if things get real bad, our bridge may get water on it. You know, at worst case, the bridge washes away. But there are other ways. There are other ways of getting off the property, and that is about 250 feet below where our house is, so we don't have to worry about it. We will be high and dry. And our stream is in a deep gully that it's carved out of the mountain, and it does not run level with the house. So, like I said, I did a lot of research. So I just told my neighbor to head up to my house if things get bad. Especially if she loses power. At least up at my place she'd have water. She can get water at the spring house. Get a rowboat, yeah. I love these erasers, CJ. These are fantastic. CJ sent me a whole box of them, and I do use them. I'm stingy with them, though. You know, this was a remainder piece that I had left over from another one, and I don't throw them away. Here's a remainder from that, so I don't throw them away. You can make little tiny texture stamps out of them and do all sorts of fun things with them. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie Poos. What brand? Oh, these are from here you go. See the big mistakes. These are from and yes, Jan and Linda, this is yours. I'm still working on them. These are from what do you call it? Dollar Tree. These are from Dollar Tree. They're the Jot, and they're the big erasers. They look like this. Okay, so those are the ones. And they cut like butter. And I use this speedball. Hang on. All right, I am out, Danny. Okay, she's fine. That's good. Okay, I'm trying to get a bit of a sheen on here so I can see where I need to touch up my squirrel. You're looking forward to this? Yeah, I'm working on them. I sit down at the table, I take a swipe at them. See, that looks awfully thick. Let's see if I can't. I do the initial cuts and then I try and sneak up on the lines to get them a little bit better. And now I'm getting into the really difficult spots. The teeth. And I hope I don't make these make the mess out of this. Yeah, I think I got it. Now I got to do the nose. And the nose I'm just going to twirl. Come on. There. And let's... I have a new set of these blades because they get dull. You would cut yourself if you tried it? I don't know. I think you could probably do it. If I can do this, you guys can do it. I'm just, you know, I just play an artist on YouTube. If I can do this, you can do it. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I happen to have scraps of paper here. We can try them out. You cut yourself once in junior high doing linoleum? Okay, let's see how this works. The linoleum is much harder to use than this. I've done the linoleum. So yeah. I have done it, and it's difficult to use. All right, let's see how bad this is. Ta-da! Yeah, it's pretty bad. But now all the lines are darkened so I can see them better. And now I can actually see where I need to clean up. I have to clean up around this ear. And I don't like taking all of the background lines out of there. Yeah, the linoleum is tough to carve. It's a hard surface. These things cut like butter. I mean, if you're not sure of yourself, take $1, go to Dollar Tree, buy one, go home and play. Let me give you a link for this kit. Hang on 1 second. Here it is. Text. Copy. There you go. There's the kit. It's $11. $11.96. And it comes with the 5 nibs, and you can get replacements for the nibs. Alright, so now I can see where I have to clean up. Hi Rose, how you doing? Hello Susan, how are you? Okay, let's see if I can. I do have new nibs and I should really be using them, but I'm cheap. Sorry, I'm frugal. As long as this will still cut close to what I want, I'll continue using it. Let's see. I think I can get any closer with that. Let's try something a wee bit dicey here. There, okay. Oh, you just got home? That's good. I hope you were doing something fun today. That's real thick in there. Let's thin that up. That looks more better, as my daddy would say. What else looked real thick? Quite a bit of it, actually. I think we can thin up that foot a wee bit. So you celebrate recovery? Well, that's good. That is good. I'm glad I hope you had a good time. You certainly do deserve it. Okay. So this has kind of not been a squirrel journal, hasn't it? It turned into a squirrel stamp. All right, let's see what it looks like now. I have more paper. Well, it looks like a squirrel. Just trying to fine-tune some of these lines. All right. I guess I'm sort of happy with that. Let's see if I can't fix the eyeball a wee bit. I don't need a triangular shaped eye, I need a round eye. And I'm making it worse. I'm making it look worse. This eye is horrible now. Oh dear, what have I done? I have messed it up, haven't I? He's got one tiny eye and one big eye. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, I need to fix that. I'll have to try and make the eyes similar. Yeah, okay, now they look like stars. We'll see. Oh well, it is what it is. You have a general idea that it is a squirrel. But is it a spectacular squirrel? I think not. But it is a squirrel nonetheless, and it will be all over his journal. Now, could I possibly draw an acorn? I don't know how to draw an acorn. There's an acorn. You ordered the kitty cat and the diamond holding tray from AliExpress. Good for you. Good for you, Cheryl. It is a whimsical squirrel. Yes, if that means it looks like he got run over and is roadkill, you're right on there, Andrea. It is a whimsical squirrel. Okay, so let's, because you know, I guess all squirrels need nuts, so here's an acorn. And do I want to actually try this? Don't try this at home, kids. There's an acorn. Oh, good night, CJ. Have a good night at work. Okay, there's the acorn. That's too thick. And diamond painting are all over. Yeah. Hello there, Atetl. How are you? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. This was supposed to be painting or making a squirrel journal, but someone suggested that we needed a squirrel stamp. So I started coloring one, and this is where we are. Okay. So I guess we can have ourselves a bit of a nut, because we all know squirrel has to have nuts, right? Maybe I'll cut that one out later. I don't know. Should I go for it? Should I do the acorn now or do something else? I guess I could start it. You make stamps with fun foam? Yeah, these are erasers. They are the large erasers from Dollar Tree. They are this big. And this is what I do all my stamps on. I've tried the linoleum and it's very hard, it's brittle, and I just don't like the detail or the lack of detail. I guess, you know, if you're a real pro and you're using really fancy tools, you can get good results, but I enjoy these rubber erasers because you're not investing a lot in supplies that you're afraid you might ruin. So and the fun foam, you can't get real good detail in there. But this stuff, I can get some pretty intricate details. I can show you. Let's see, where is he? Here we go. Here is Bubba, one of my chickens. And you can actually read the can. He's holding a can of beer. And you can actually read the EER. Oh, you have some some erasers for me? There you go. You can actually read EER there. So I can get some pretty fine details. Hi, Rosie. What you doing? Okay. There we go. Come on. Oh, good night, Jen. Oh, they have a tree on their house? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. I am very sorry to hear that. Hopefully they have insurance. We have a huge tree we need to get rid of down there. And if that tree went down, it would take out a lot. We would be screwed. For sure, it would take out the whole house. It would also destroy the... Thank you, Atedo. It would also take out, it would take out the spring house. It would take out the house. It is really large. That's the one I want. Come on. Hello. Oh, hello, Vanessa just saying hello to new folks that came in. Yeah, try them at Teddle. Try these little erasers. I don't know where you're located, but here in the U.S. we have a store called Dollar Tree, and that's where we get them, and they only cost $1, so it doesn't hurt to try them, you know. It's only $1. And I don't like to clear all the lines out of my background. I actually like the effect that they give you. You know, it lets people know that it is a handmade stamp. So I leave some of the ridges in there. And I like to have fun with the pattern in the background. Sometimes I just go straight, sometimes I go up and down. Sometimes I zigzag. But this one I'm making a swirl. So we'll test this one out in a minute. Now this edge is getting kind of thin here, so I support it with my hand. And I'm not pushing real hard with this because it will cut your finger. But it is quite thin here. I may trim it off. Did I see the big sailboat that landed next to the apartment building? No, I haven't. I remember Katrina, and there was big ships that were all over, like Biloxi, Mississippi. And there was boats all over. What was it? What was the one that hit Key West? Maria. Okay, let's see how this one looks. I still have to do the yeah, and I just stabbed myself, but no blood. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we're switching back to the small one. A grand oak fell on your neighbor's house. Oh, and 2 brand new vehicles. Oh my God. 2 weeks. Oh, there was a lot of rain, yeah. You live in Calgary, Canada? Oh, so you have dollar stores, I bet. Or Canadian Tire or something. You should be good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I do for my Buddha stamp. And I basically just hold the carver in one spot and don't move. And I move the eraser. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just taking out little divots And if I have enough room, I can actually make a little spiral. And I can show you, this is Clock. Here's Buddha. I'll show you Buddha. And you'll be able to see the little spirals in his hair. Hi Megs, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're enjoying springtime down there. Okay, so here you can actually see all the little spirals. And I'm doing that the same way that I'm doing the acorn. And I can zoom in a little bit more if it'll help. And here's a big one that I can actually do it in. So I'm putting the carver in, and it's kind of digging in, but I'm not pushing it. And now I'm just going to apply enough force so that it doesn't move. And I'm moving the eraser. And I'm just rotating it around. And then I pop it out. And you get that little spiral there. So that's how that works. And for the little ones, I just take a very tiny little bite out of it. It's not really enough space to do anything. So and you can see I'm not taking a lot out. I'm just kind of driving it around in a circle. And then popping it out. Alright, let's see what this looks like. What?
He's irritating you or just keeping you company?
No, she's not. She's being good. She's just sitting here nice. And the few times I've asked her to move, she's moved, so. Ooh, Rosie got cookie. Okay, let me zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. Ta-da! One acorn. There you go. So there's an acorn and there's the squirrel. Let's do the squirrel right next to the acorn. Shirley says, not Cheryl. Cheryl says, my boyfriend pronounces some food in French, and I say, good for you, sweetheart. Okay, so there you've got it. You've got the squirrel and the acorn. All right, now let me go get the proposed book cover. And the reason I'm going for that is because I can use my painty papers as pages. Oh, here, and if folks want to see, this is my version of Buddha. Everybody knows that I have chickens, and I have a chicken fetish. As you can see in the lower left corner of the screen, there is a chicken. His name is Bubba. He's the one that was holding the beer. And I created Om Clucka. He's my Buddha chicken. There he is. So that's Om Clucka. Let me go get the proposed book. Rose, you want some more cookie? Oh. Here you go, sweetheart. Now I have this. I have all this. We shall see how this goes. Okay, so I have, let me zoom out, sorry. This is a Reader's Digest book cover, and I gutted it. And I usually leave the leading pages because that it makes it so much easier to get stuff secured in there. So we could use this. I don't know how he feels about the color red, but I can always paint it. And, oops, losing my squirrels. I did want this on the cover. The bumblebee would get cut off. The other alternative is to make this. Ooh. Dadum's brought me a snack. Oh, that's good. I could put this in here, and I think that would work better. Because you wouldn't lose too much of the image. So I think that's what we'll do. I don't know if this will fit on the cover. If it doesn't, we'll just have to use... Yeah, they're saying hello, Sanjay.
Hello.
Hello. Come on. I want to put the carver away so I don't get stabbed by them.
So you don't get carved?
Yeah, I don't want to get carved. Okay. So that would fit on the cover. Oh, okay.
He has been attentively following me. I have been abandoned. Now I'll be followed again.
Yes, now you'll be followed. So this would actually fit on the cover. It would be sideways, but I think it would work. And they left to go eat chicken and dumplings, the nerve of them. So maybe what we'll do is I'll just grab some blues and we'll paint this. We'll make it blue. I have that color blue. I've got that color blue. I'm looking. We got some gold here. We got some color shift. Oh, there's, that is blue. Iridescent. This is vert. Vert blue. Okay. What other colors? How about some silver? Ooh, maybe some. No, I don't know. What color is this down here? Same. I've got that already. Here's some more. Okay. Don't you love how I talk to myself? Okay. I have got myself some paint. Oh, and look how convenient that is. I actually have a sponge sitting right here that I can use to paint. Hi, Rosie Pose. This will take several coats, I think, to cover this. That's a pretty blue. And I like the texture that the sponge is actually leaving. I kind of like that. I'm digging it. Yeah, this will be a multi live stream project, that's for sure. Just like I did with Rebecca's journal. Eventually, I hope to make everybody a journal of their very own. I just have to get to know you better. Yes, I am making this for Spanky's Squirrel. When I get inspired by something, I seem to do my best work. And like Rebecca's quilt, Rebecca's journal, I mean, you know, I knew how much she loved dinosaurs and Tesla, and you know, and I could see the journal before I even started it. So you know, like I said, hopefully eventually, if you hang out with me long enough, you'll get a journal from me also. I have to get to know you better. If you do videos, you know, watch some of your videos just to get to know you and see what you like and whatnot. And eventually I'd like to make a journal for each of my flockers. Thank you, Joyce. It's going to take several coats, I think. But I'm just dabbing it on. Right, Miss Rosie Pose? This is not food, dear. Oh, so now you're leaving. Okay. We see how that rolls.
What did you want?
I told her this was not food, so she got up and left.
But there's cookies there.
No, I gave them to her.
But you ate them already?
Yeah. They should be down by the foot of my bed if there's any crumbs left. No? Alright, then she ate them all. Let's see, now we have a bit of silver. What?
She needs to put on some weight.
Yeah, I know. She's losing weight. Oh, good night, Vanessa. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you have a good night, and I hope your grandkids get off to school okay. All right, so that doesn't look too bad. Let me give it a wee bit more of this dark. Blue is your favorite color? That's good. I like all colors. I don't like, I like red, I like green, but I don't like red and green together. I don't like the Christmas red and green stuff. What? They clash, yes. I feel that they clash. But I love greens and I love reds, but not together. I'm really enjoying the way that this texture is coming together here. I am liking this. Hi, Mark. You came back. There's no potato. But you did not see my... There's the squirrel stamp that I carved, and I also carved an acorn. So that's how they turned out. You love purples and turquoise? That's a nice combination, speaking of which. And I know quite a bit of this will be covered, but that's okay. And if I'm going to do this cover, I might as well let me try and... Oh, crap, you stupid idiot. Okay, let's get this stuff away from the heat cannon. And let's bring out this heat cannon. Oh, Mark, it's so easy. Go to Dollar Tree and get some of the big stamps. And if you scroll back in the chat room, you'll see a link I posted for the speedball. Hang on a second. I should still be able to post it. Hang on. Yep. That link will take you to the speedball kit. The speedball carver. Oh, Connie wants to know if I've ever worked with oil pastels. I have worked with pastels, but I think they were the chalk variety. I've worked with the Inktense color blocks. I love those. Let's see. Where are they? Here they are. I have the Derwent Inktense blocks, and these are kind of like oil pastels. I really love them. But I really, and oh, here, yes, I have worked with oil pastels. Look at this right here. These are water soluble oil pastels, and you can have lots of fun with these. So, and these are cheap. I got these, I think Walmart carries this. This is Crayola's Portfolio series of art supplies, and they work great. They're lots of fun. So give them a try, Connie. They make great painty papers. And when you're just not feeling inspired to do a project, you can just color paper with it. And you can use Vaseline or a little baby oil on a Q-tip to blend the colors. Or in the case of these portfolios, they're water soluble, so you can use water or a damp brush to mix the colors. I would just say play with them. Just play with them, Connie. If you have coffee filters or some, tissue paper or scrap paper, just play with them. Start smearing them around and see what happens. Oh, thanks, Ateto. Alright, I think this is possibly dry enough for me to move it. No, it's still sticky, but alright, I'll give it another coat. That's what I shall do. I will put some more stuff. You want to make an envelope journal? What I did one not too long ago. And check out Mark's. Mark posted it to the flock. Or check out his channel, because it was a Facebook video of his envelope journal. So go check out Mark's Facebook page, because his put mine to shame. I mean, it was done with such color coordination, and oh, it was so beautiful. You're welcome, Mark. And I didn't see one potato in there, not one. So what's up with that, Mark, really? I'm just trying to give this a second coat. And this will probably be as far as we get tonight. We have a stamp that I can stamp all over the book. And if you all want to help out, and you all love Spanky and Squirrel, if you see any magazine pictures or calendar pictures or whatever of squirrels, send them to me and I will put them in this book. Some gold would work. Oh, I have copper too. Hang on, let me grab them. Here's the gold, and here is the copper. The gold I have is really pale. Oh, that's the wrong color. Hang on, I'm sorry. That is not my copper. That is brown. But I do have copper. That's a darker gold. Where Oh, I hope it didn't end up in my acrylic pouring paints. That will make me sad. I don't see a copper. Nope. Unless it's down here. Let me look. No, but I have copper here. It's not the same brand, but it'll work. That gold is too light. Okay. Oh, thanks, Janice. Thank you, Connie. All right, so this gold, I don't know. Maybe, but what do you think of the copper? I love copper and turquoise. Maybe I could hit this with, that's aqua. Let me give it a wee bit more turquoise here, and then we'll hit it with the copper. Like I said, I know a lot of it will be covered, but that's fine. And I'm leaving this texture just the way it is. It almost looks like sandpaper. Let's see if I can show you. Come here, dagnabbit. Can you see that texture? Looks like sandpaper. So this book is, if you're going to look for images, they need to be about 7 by 4.5. That's the biggest. 7 tall, 4.5 wide. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that works. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh yeah. You can do the corners to see if you like it. I already know I like it. I love it. That's got awesome written all over it. And I think we can do the inside pages too. There you go. I'll do the inside. The inside pages, I can do the same colors. But this has got to dry good so I can turn this over. I'll do the corners in the copper. Thanks, Cheryl. Alright. Let me see if I can find a piece of deli paper to put in there so I can flip it over. I just saw my deli paper the other day, but I don't remember where. I think, oh, I took that box down south. That's what I saw. Okay. Well, here. No, that won't work. Yeah, let me go grab a piece of wax paper. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Doesn't it look like sky and clouds? Yeah. Okay. Now I think I'm going to see if I have a darker version of the copper. Oh, yeah. Here it is, right here. It's right on top. I didn't see it. There's copper. Mark suggested the gold or copper at first. You just repeated it. Okay. Now this got, actually, yeah, this got cut. So I would put a piece of painty paper on top of this to give that more support. So I can just color around the edges, and I don't have to worry about being too neat. And I will do a hidden binding on this. And I think I have to look at Squirrel's entry in the Happy Mail file, but I believe he likes steampunk. So maybe I will incorporate some, you know, washers and things like that. And let's see about the edges. I'm going to try and do like a vignette around the edges here. You know, kind of like distressing the corners. Kind of like that. Yeah, see? Gives it a nice little distressed look. Let's get a wee bit more on there. The cover would go great with steampunk, because that is, oh, that squirrel has the nuts on it. Yes, I saw that, yeah. So I might go have a look-see through my parts, my metal parts, and see if I have enough hardware to make some, you know, steampunky elements. Maybe we'll do that on, I don't know, let's see, maybe Tuesday's show? How's that sound? We'll try and build a steampunk squirrel. Oh, you know what? Hey, I got an idea. I could look at that picture with the steampunky looking squirrel and try and replicate that maybe. And I'll hit this with some more turquoise to get rid of, to cut that back a wee bit. Oh yeah, I think that might be fun, right, Connie? I got E6000 here, so why not, you know? You love steampunk? I have not done anything with steampunk yet. And I think that might just be a lot of fun. Maybe tomorrow I can go down into the shop and try and find some hardware and see if I can't kind of rustify it. I'll toss it in some vinegar and make it rusty. Okay. You're making steampunk painty papers? That sounds cool. Alright, so that has been coppered. Okay, let's try and dry that a wee bit. You've made steampunk jewelry? That's cool. Alright, let's see if I can't cut that down a wee bit. Too bad you don't have a squirrel charm. A squirrel charm. You could make him a string bookmark. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's just cut this. There we go. Oh, I love the way this cover is turning out. I am liking this, guys. You did a steampunk canvas for your grandson. That sounds like fun. All right, there we go. Let's get the heat cannon out and give this a bit of a dry. Where did the other copper go? I like that color better. That's better. Mucho betterer. Wanted to make painty papers today, but you ran out of energy? I didn't have a lot of energy today either. But I did fix the chicken coop. Come on, come on. Lego. Lego my book. That is starting to look pretty snazzy. Alright, this is going to have to dry. That is an issue. So I'm going to set it up somewhere where it can get lots of airflow. And we can revisit this on Tuesday. And we'll see where we end up. But I think we have done, at least we decided on a cover, and we got the colors down, and I think I know what we're going to do. A title is now, your day was so busy and now you're tired. Yeah. So I think we will revisit this on Tuesday night. And we will try and make some kind of squirrel looking thingamajiggy. I'm not exactly sure how to go about that. Maybe chain. Yeah, I got the cover done. I got the stamps done. Obviously some washers for the eyes. We'll have to go, I'll have to go digging. I'll go digging in my box of hardware and see if I have anything I can use. If not, maybe I'll just go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and see if they have some cheap hardware that I know will rust. Look on Pinterest. I will. Thank you, sweetheart. I always forget about Pinterest. But I'll use this as inspiration. But on that note, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream, go hang out with hubby for a little while. And tomorrow I'll look for some hardware. And tomorrow I'll put up at least one more of those diamond painting videos. I've got one in the queue. So I'll see how far I get. And this is going to take a day or two to dry anyway. I want to make sure it's really dry before we start gluing stuff on it. Lowe's is your new second home, or your second home? Or no, Pinterest. Pinterest is your second home. Check the flock later. Oh, wonderful. I'll go check it out. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, guys. I just want to say I love you all so very, very much. Teddle, thank you for spending the evening with us. I hope you had a good time. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And, hey, you know, maybe join the Facebook group if you like, the flock. We're having a great time over there. I love you all very, very much. If you are in a storm's path, I do hope you are high and dry and that you receive no damage, and that all of you and yours are safe, happy, and healthy. I love you all so very much. You all bring so much joy to my life, and I thank you ever so much for hanging out with me every night. I really appreciate it, guys, more than you'll ever know. Okay, guys, I will see you on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock right here on 70 Acre Studio. And please, if you're not a member of the flock, jump on over there and hang out with us. We're having a great time. Okay, guys, I love you, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Good night.